Every rising, I get up, I get ready for the day, I wash my face, I brush my teeth, I say my affirmations. I wake up and I tell myself it's going to be a great day, because the worst thing you can do is wake up and you already have in your mind everything that you need to do. You already got in your mind like, oh my God, I got to do this, I got to do that. Now you done ruined your day. You done ruined your day. I get up, I wash my face, and brush my teeth, put my sunscreen on. And right now I'm putting on my lips. I have naturally big, juicy lips, right? And I like to dress them up because I want you to see that I'm black from afar. I mean, you could tell, but I want you to see that I'm black from afar. You feel me? You ain't never got to question it. I want you to notice it from my hair, to that way my eyes are shaped, to this nose, to these lips, these genetics, this body, this ass. You feel me? But that's neither here nor there, right? I came over here because I wanted to talk about the fact that I want people to stop asking me who I'm voting for or what I'm voting for, anything like that. I am 35. I'll be 35 in January. I never voted a day in my life. I'm not going to. I do have my own personal reserves when it comes to political views and how people socialize with it, especially on a network that's so wide and formatted. I personally would keep my views to myself about anything. Everything is spiritual, and I'm not about to put myself in a predicament or a situation or a space where I have people, visualizing on what my thought values are. I don't want that for myself. Don't do that, Noah. I don't want that for myself. So, no, take your foot out of that. So when it comes down to political views, you will never see that on my page. And I do mean never. We're drinking. I don't know if I can show that on here, because when I try to show stuff on TikTok, they restrict my page from people being able to see that I'm online. And I think it's because they don't want you advertising on that. I'm not sure. Neither here nor there, right? Oh, the people did want to update. Let's do that. The people wanted to update on my, look, they smushed my edges. Look, y'all. They growing back. They are growing back full throttle. I got on all these little past ends because I saw the tiny ones that was coming up. And I don't pop no bumps, so I just put them little pimple patches on it. I do use a wide range of different ones, but right now I'm currently using, who is it? It's the main one, Patch something. It's a cute little name. Peach. I think it's Peach. I'm not sure. But I get them from Ulta. And they real good. I see benefits out of them. They real good. But this is Post Chemical Peel. I don't have no makeup on. Obviously, I don't really wear makeup like that. I wear tinted moisturizer. And the one that I use is by Rihanna, her Fenty line, and I love it. It was the newest one that she just came out with. The other one this one has niacinamide and SPF in it, which I love, because yes, clear my skin up and keep it safe while I'm using tinted moisturizer. Give me that. But the mineral sunscreen that she had before, I didn't really like that one. I have it because I don't believe in throwing nothing away. I use it as a body sunscreen now. So like for my hands, not my full body, but my hands and my chest area. Because it does have a fragrance to it. I don't want that on my face because I can smell it all day. And then it kept leaving a white cast. So I use Belief sunscreen for my face. And I use that one that I bought from Rihanna for my hands and stuff. And the only concealer I use is this MAC one. It's a Pro Concealer in NC50. So like if I do have a spot that I want to cover up or whatever, I use that. But I really use my concealer and my tinted moisturizer as a foundation because I don't want my face feeling heavy. I don't like that heaviness of feeling like I got something on my face. So I stay away from that. Oh, on top of, so the lip liner that I was just using is NYX. This is Club Hopper. And I use Fenty's Chocolate. Actually, I think this was my clear lip gloss, but because I had been mixing with this, it turned into this. And I got the chocolate one, but I think it's in my other bag. I'm not sure. But I like that one. And I got this NYX Line Loud. And this is in the color, what color is this? Y'all, I don't know. It's this color. I've been using that one a lot too. But I picked up this Marriott because that's the reason why I haven't been buying a lot of replacements for this stuff, because I've been switching over to more clean beauty products, and Marriott is not the first line that I was using, along with it's a couple other ones. I can't think of the names of them, but this is Falcon. And this is a real pretty color. When it's on, it's similar to Rihanna's chocolate. But yeah, see, I done got sidetracked. That's that ADHD shit. You know, I want people to stop reserving their whole opinions for everything to being forceful about what other people should be doing. Like, I don't ever want people so involved in my life to where they feel like their opinion should matter when it comes down to how me as a Black woman should live, what I should be doing. And I feel like when you give people that option, like, they automatically assume that they can tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing. You know, I keep certain things to yourself so that you don't open yourself up to that criticism that you don't want. See, I'm very open to corrective criticism of any type, to be honest. But what I don't ever want is for anybody to try to give me their opinion about what I should be doing politically. I don't want anybody to give me their opinion about what I should be doing spiritually, because that is never up for debate. My magic is never up for debate. I don't care. I don't want anybody telling me what I should do with my uterus, because I'm pretty sure I will always make the best decision that is for me and my children and my body, my choice, you know. And I feel like y'all give that up so easily when y'all give people too much information. Like, be okay with silence. Be okay with not telling people every single thing, you know. So you just gotta keep that in mind. I'm hoping that I can don't you bring that tree in here. Don't bring that tree in here, Noah. You're trying to bring this big ass bush. I want to get more in the habit. I got PyCon this weekend. Y'all, I've been looking forward to just getting out the house and leaving, and I've been trapped in my home. we been having to handle a lot of things lately, so we just been chilling out on doing stuff. So I'm really looking forward to getting out the house. It'll be me and my girls, and it's for a spiritual conference, obviously in Atlanta. And I'm just ready to, you know, have some fun. Cheers. Have some fun. Usually I got a snack of the day, but Target, Instacart, they play me. I sent on there for them to pick up 3 different things that I know for a fact was in stock, because I made sure they was in stock, right? I hate when men shop for me. I don't like it. They need to cut that shit the fuck out. Hold on, I'm gonna come back to you, drink. Don't worry. They need to cut that shit out. One thing I don't like is for no man Instacart shopper to be shopping for me, because one, they're not gonna look for it. Let's just be real. They're not gonna look for it. Y'all raggedy. They're not gonna look for it. And then on top of it, if they do look for it, they're gonna pretend like they can't look for the best option of that said object. Every now and then, maybe like 10% of the time, I might get a woman one who is just raggedier, and she gonna bring me a rotten onion. Like just the other day, they brought me 2 bad onions, and I'm like, I needed this, heifer. I needed this. I had to cook. Oh, that just reminded me. I need to go on there and get that refund for that. Give me that. I don't like people playing with my stuff like that. So I can't wait to go back to shopping for myself. Right now, it's an inconvenience for us, so we gotta do and make do with what we gotta do. But you know, they need to start signing these people up. What I realized, I'm gonna give you the tea. What I realized, and I've seen it on other forums, so they can't make it up, is that these people will wait on to see what your tip is and base their service off of that, right? Not even just the service, right? Some of these people, and that's why I started changing my tip. I tip out $5. Don't listen, don't even try. I tip out $5 at first. On the app, I tip out $5. And then if I see that you really took the time to get my stuff and not just brought me anything, like if I asked for vegan butter, your ass then brought me some damn country crock. And yes, that has happened. I didn't ask for oat milk creamers, and these motherfuckers then brought me that thing with the red top. Baby, what I'm gonna do with all this dairy? I don't eat that. Nobody in this house eat that. Nobody. So, or they'll bring me something that was in somebody else's order. What I'm gonna do with these people's stuff? If I ask for vegan stuff, why are you bringing me non-vegan stuff as a replacement? So I wait until they finish shopping and they prove that they've given me all the things that I've asked for, and or replacement, or if it just wasn't there, then fine. But if you didn't empty my whole cart and you refunded a majority of it, I'm not about to tip you, because that has happened to me before. I've given people $10, $11, $12 on tip, right? They'll only bring me back 3 things out of 20 things, just refunding everything because you just want that tip. No, baby, I'm gonna wait till you get here, and then I'm gonna tip you out. And trust me, I'm a good tipper. You always want my tip. You always want my tip, but you're not gonna play with my grocery. Like, I got stuff in here I have to cook. Don't play with my onions. Don't play with my onions, not my vegetables. Or bringing me a badass, a old, smushed up bell pepper. I can't stand it. So, yeah, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I hope y'all been having a great day. I'm done with all the classes that I've had to teach. I only teach online now. I got a few things that are gonna be coming up onto my website soon. But I'm on it offering my readings, my consultations, my online classes. That's about it. That's about it. This day is so damn good. This one is so good. I'm hoping, I was just talking about this. I know I said a lot, but y'all, how these fake pages been doing maybe so bad lately, I really feel may the universe always be in my favor, because people really been acting crazy lately, and they don't understand that they be getting got by fake pages. Like, it's 2024, it's about to be 2025, and y'all still getting scammed. Y'all still getting scammed? How, bruh? How? There's nothing in me that'll be that gullible and that so radioactive and ready to be talking to somebody that you admire or inspired by or whatever, that I would just send them my money without doing my research or anything. Like, it really baffles me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I be trying to have the heart and feel for y'all when that be happening, but the what in me be like, huh? How you allowing that to happen? How? Y'all, I don't be understanding. I don't be understanding. I don't care. we moved my oldest son down to his dad during, not this past weekend, but the weekend before. He's gonna finish school there. Yeah, I'm in the older kids saga. Again, my oldest is 17. My oldest is 17. My middle child is about to be 13 on the 24th. Then I have Scott Lotus. She's about to be 7 in December. We got the baby boy. He's about to be 2. Then I got the younger baby. You know, these older kids, like my oldest he wasn't giving me no problems. I feel like me as a woman, he wasn't taking my advice and my subtleness on how I parent to tell him, hey, readiness for adulthood is you doing this, this, and this. This is the steps I need for you to start taking more care of this, making sure that you are arranging this. Do this better. Ask me how to do this if you need to. You know, prepare yourself. The readiness, I feel like the readiness wasn't there for him with being me as a primary parent anymore. And I had to like kind of throw in the towel and put my hands up and be like, you know what? Hey, this will be the second time I'm sitting you with your dad. The first time I was like, listen, I've always been a parent to be like, the woman to be like, hey, women have no business raising sons. Women have no business raising boys alone. Don't bring that bush in here. No. We have no business bringing raising our sons. I'm not alone. I use this word loosely, okay? And not personally. Women have no business raising sons alone or by themselves or completely by themselves. You know, I'm not a single parent. I'm not a single mother. I'm happily married and all of my children's fathers are very active. It's 4 of them. They are all active. I've never had that issue. And I also never been the type to keep my children away from their parents. So that may aid in the fact that I've never had that issue. I don't know. But I did want to be the primary parent. So now my 13-year-old, he moved with his father almost 3 years ago now. Because he finally got stationed somewhere where he could actually have him full time. He's leaving for England soon too. So I'm so happy for that. But him and his wife are raising my 13-year-old. And we co-parent very well. It's not an issue. My 17-year-old, I've allowed him to live with his father before, but I noticed he was getting in a lot of things. And I was like, before you end up at the statistic and end up in a situation where I don't have my son anymore or something crazy happen, I'm going to pull you back. You're coming back with me. But he is 17 now. Y'all know what that means. Yes, baby. He is 17 now, and a lot of the things that he was like doing was like giving me attitude, and he'll be listening, but he wasn't listening. Y'all know what I mean. You know what I mean. If you got teenage sons, you know what I mean. So I was having problems with that, and I didn't want that for myself. I didn't want that for my younger children because, baby, I'd be damn. I'm not going to allow for no child of mine to see anybody try to play in my face, because then you're teaching them a habit that I can't get rid of. Once a child see that they can run over you, they gonna run. And I mean like track star over your ass. So I didn't want that. And I was like, you know what? Sir, pick your child up in Atlanta. That's where he'll be at. While I'm teaching this class, come pick him up. And they do that. You know, his family make sure they get him. I never had that issue. He was just like, you know, I'm going to get him right. He didn't want to finish school, y'all. He didn't want to finish school. And that hurt me. I'm not even going to lie. He wants to do a program where you finish school very early. I think it's like within 6 months. So he's doing that, but I wanted him to experience the high school, you know, and I felt like, I'll be real about it. I felt like a lot of my wants was coming from probably trying to live through him with the high school mess. I'm not even going to front on that. I probably was doing that. But I also wanted him to experience it. Like, I was 17 when I had my oldest son. He's 17 now. That is like a full circle fucking moment, right? I didn't go to my prom. I didn't walk across the stage because, you know, my mother was like, we had some drama there. You know, she didn't pay for none of my graduate stuff. I just had my diploma. That's it. I didn't get a cap and gown. You know, I didn't get all that stuff. So, I graduated on time, just so y'all know. I don't know why that had to be. I thought it was skipped over, but I got my diploma. I just didn't walk across the stage because nobody paid for my stuff. My mother, my father, nobody. And I was just like, damn, but my brother, you know, that's another story for another day. But I wanted him to experience high school how he should have, going on senior trips. It was a bunch of vacations they had coming up, like to a bunch of different countries and stuff. And I wanted him to experience it. I'm like, I have it. I can make it happen for you. Let me be the parent that I wanted when I was growing up to you. Let me be that. I've always been there. So let me do it. And y'all, he did not want that. He didn't want to go to homecoming. He didn't want to go to prom. He didn't want to finish school and walk across stage stuff. It just, and I don't know if a part of that also hindered him from when I was homeschooling, because he's so used to me telling him, oh, you know, certain stuff don't matter. And it still does not matter to me. Nothing's going to change my mind about that. A lot of the stuff that has been taught and given to children, thinking that it's a progress into livelihood, does not benefit you as an adult. It's a lot of things that I learned in school. I would never use it. I have a whole degree in art. Never used it. Never. But my gifts are what I use now. So yes, I stand firm on, hey, you're right. But I didn't want him to get comfortable in just doing nothing. You know, so there's not too much you can do here in New Orleans, especially for children. This is a place where it's really for adults and party and stuff. So there's nothing creative here and things that'll keep you steadfast and focused here in New Orleans, right? So I told him track in school. He didn't want to do track. The boy can run. Y'all, it's just a lot of teenage shit. A lot of teenage shit. And I'm not going to say that he was going to corrupt my home, because I don't believe in that. I just didn't want that energy of, you know, that going on in the house and it's seeping through the rest of the children, because Skylotus loves school. Now imagine a child that loves school hearing and listening to another child talk about stuff so badly. You know, she's at that age where she's very impressible, right? And you can change a child's outlook and their sight and the way they look at things. He's mocking the crows. Very easily at that age. She's 7. Listening to a 17-year-old, 10-year difference about how he feel about school, about this, and how he, you know, moving in the house, attitude. You know, I'm not a strict parent, so there's not too much you have to do in the house. It just was a lot of issues, and I know a lot of women are probably related to this. Even if you're not, listen, teenage years is not easy. They say, oh, once they get older, they get easy. No, the hell they don't. No, the hell they don't. They don't. But, yeah, he's living with his father now, and I'm hoping for the best on that. I kind of had to wash my hands with it. And I thought it was going to be hard, I'm not even going to lie, to just have the smaller kids with me, because, you know, you have to think about that. Like, now there isn't that older child in the house that balance it out. It's just me and the smaller kids. But it's working out. And I'm also not the parent where I put my children off on other children. So when I say he didn't have no responsibilities, he didn't have no responsibilities. Like, you're not watching your siblings. You're not babysitting. I grew up watching my younger brother. I grew up doing everything. And that thing that my brother would get in trouble about was my fault. And that thing my brother didn't do, it was my fault. He was like well taken care of. And I just had to bear witness to a lot of mother-daughter trauma at my expense. And I never wanted that for my children, and I never will want that for them. So before I turn into a monster on him for not wanting to, you know, adhere to a more positive outlook. I'm like, man, I'm trying to give you everything that I didn't have. And sometimes your children just don't want that. And I hated it for that, because his father was like, hey, he's going to have to learn on his own. He's going to have to learn that hard lesson. He's going to have to learn a lesson in this. And it's going to come through him experiencing it. I know you don't want him to, but that's how it's going to be. My husband would be telling me the same thing. He's like, I know you be upset with how he be moving and how he making decisions and stuff like that. He was like, but, you know, you gotta kind of remember, you know, you raised him a certain way, and he know right from wrong. He not no bad child, but at the end of the day, that peer pressure shit, and y'all know what I mean. I'm just looking at where he's at and what's going on, and it's nothing nice, you know. But it ended on a more positive note. Everything's positive. I ain't have nothing to say. Everything's positive. I try to stay away from just talking about negative stuff all the time. There's always a positive in there somewhere, you know. People try to gaslight you into thinking that everything's just gonna go bad, but you have to always remember there's a positive in everything that you do. Everything. Anything you want, anything that needs to be said, anything that you gotta do, there's a positive in it. You know, you can't just listen to other people. So, yeah. I'm gonna go do some work on Patreon. Yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Peace.